Coming in for check day 4. And having to bust through some ice to get the boat in. It done got cold here. But I say down in the 20s. Hopefully we've caught something. If not, we're getting out of here, because this is, let's see, I think took 6 beaver out of this little slough. Got some good places to go, but I'll bust through this ice, get my sets out, and see if we've made any catches. I'll get a move on. Well, I've already checked the first set, had nothing. I'm busting up through this hard water. Hey, we're not used to ice until like January. It's going to be a bad cold winter. It sloughs here already froze up. And I'm going to bust through the ice, get my sets out. I mean, all down through here is just ice. That's not normal for us, trapping in hard water. I'll get this set pulled out and keep moving. Hopefully we've got something, but then again, hopefully not, because we've taken 3, 4, about 6 beaver out of this little tiny slough for the landowner. We'll see if I've caught anything as I'm pulling the sets. Well, there's something you don't see every day. I was getting down to the last 2 sets pulling. I've had raccoons come in. Monkey with a loose jaw, flipping it around when they feel something move. This time they just flipped the whole trap up on its side. Usually in the past that has been raccoons that did this. They felt something move and they was tinkering with it and playing with it, and this is how it got left. No beaver tracks up on the mound that I can tell. But the trap was left flipped up on its side. To me, that's usually a raccoon that does it. But we got one more set to go check and pull. That's how I found the trap. They do some weird things sometimes. I get it pulled and keep moving. I'm getting down to the last caster mound. No new sign in the swamp at all. No chews, no tracks. Just the raccoon messed with one set. And I'll get this one finished, pulled, rolled up and stored. And that just leaves the 2 330s in the ditch to go pull when I leave here. Say no new sign, no messed up sets. We'll call this a success. And get my gear rolled up, get out of here, get ready to go to another property. We'll see you down at the 330 sets. Oh, well, the double 330 has made a catch. Gotta get it out of there and see what it is. The head looks too small for a beaver. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But right here, I had the 2 330s set in the ditch, and anything coming through here had to dive under it. Right there it is. I ain't blank checked today, but everything's coming out. We'll have to see what that is. There's nothing to write home about. It is a beaver. It is a tail, but it's a kit. Caught him sneaking out the back door. Whew. Not bad for this little slough. The 330s side by side in the ditch made this catch. But wasn't a good catch. Back hip. But it was deep enough to drown, so he didn't go very long. Whew. I'll go down and pull the last set, which is already fired, and get out of here. But chalk up another one for today. See you later. I'm over here with another landowner looking to help out on a beaver issue. We're coming in on a side by side. This is Daryl Wright. The other landowner referred me to him, and I'm happy to help any landowner I can get rid of some beaver. All this was flooded and it's been logged. It's got access to a creek over here by side. I'm gonna bring the canoe in here, see if we can't help him out. But this is the first look at it. I'll turn it off and see what we find in a minute. What we've got in here on this property is a lot of these little creeks that meander through the woods, and they're damming up little areas like that. And we got rain coming, and the beaver will move in off the Corps of Engineer land, come in here and dam up all these little creeks to try to flood this timber again. And he's wanting to keep this land for timber, hunting land, and the beaver have other ideas. They want to flood it and make a home for themselves. But I'm just in here looking. We got rain coming this week. Should put the beaver in high mode on building their dams. But I'm just looking these little creeks over. Like I say, he comes in with a little track hoe and busts some of these. But when they start making a dam in here again, I'm definitely gonna come hit them. Right now I'm just looking. Yeah, there's a lot of raccoon activity. If we had a good price on raccoons, I'd be trapping them. But I'm looking for the beaver activity right now. We'll move on down. Back in these little cypress swamps, tupelo gum, and this is some swampy stuff. When the water comes up, the beaver will move back. Here's an old dam runs right across through here we're walking on. But I'm gonna try to keep this open. It's a new acquisition on your land, you say? You just bought all this?
Yeah. 2 years.
I'm gonna try to keep it drained down. Good timber. A lot of gum. Some hardwoods. But these little places is what I'm looking for. When the beaver come back in and they start damming it, I'll be over here. If I can find an active sign right now, I'll set a trap now. But these little slashes go all up through the woods. This drought's been rough on everything. But we got rain coming. We'll keep moving. Not much, but there's a nice den hole right here. And you can see from the activity, it's not super fresh, but it's got tracks coming and going in and out of it. It actually even looks like raccoons are going in it. But there's a nice den hole. Just some of these little ditches he's trying to keep open, keep the water drained so the timber can be logged later. But there is so many raccoon tracks in this creek, it's not funny. Watch what the dog does. He's sniffing. He knows something's in there. Is it in there? Go get him. That's the kind of places I'm looking for. We'll keep looking. A nice den hole right there. As soon as they get some rain and stuff will come back in here, because they got slides coming out of the old slash that's holding water back here. It's on the Corps of Engineer land. We get some rains, they'll come back over here in this ditch. And these are the beaver he's wanting removed, because they're logging all this and trying to protect the timber back in here. But these beaver will flood the place. It's a nice bank den in low water. You can get a good look at one. Get a little closer. Right there, bank den. You can see the sticks going in and out of it, nothing fresh. But they will be back. Just looking around.